Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is our 11th meeting, still in the subject of Introduction to Semantics. 11th session is about meaning and cognition, part 2, formalizing and simulating conceptual representation. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Conceptual semantics. Many semantic theories, Dove claims that the decompositional method is necessary to explore conceptualization as one of the ways of a physical scientist try to understand matter is by breaking it down into progressively smaller parts. So a scientific study of conceptualization proceeds by breaking down or decomposing meanings into smaller parts. Clearly, however, the decomposition cannot go on forever, so we must reach bottom at some stage. This is the level of conceptual structure, the level of mental representation which encode the human understanding the world, containing the primitive conceptual elements out of which meaning are built, plus the rules of combination. I'm a bit tired, so it's a bit, I need to focus. Okay, sorry. Just a generative syntax posits a finite set of syntactic categories and rules for combining them, so conceptual semantics posits a finite set of mental primitives and a finite set of principle of mental communication governing their interaction, based on Dove, 1990, page 9. Dove refer to this set of primitives and the rules governing them as a grammar of sentential concept. His starting point is a close analysis of the meanings of the lexeme, dedicated to bringing out parallelism and contrast which reveal the nature of the conceptual structures underlying them. What his method shows, he says, is that the psychological organization on which meaning rests lies a very short distance below the surface of everyday lexical items, and that progress can be made in exploring it. Developing conceptual meaning analysis. How are conceptual semantics analyzing like this developed? As with any empirical investigation, there are no hard and fast rules. One simply starts with whatever presents itself, interesting question, hunch, or existing analysis, which seem to provide two promising starting points for further investigation. One such existing analysis is provided by the data in 5 to 7. I will read it for you later. In the spirit of Gruber in 1965, Dove points to the fact that there are apparent parallelism in the use of the verb go, be, and keep, and the proposition to and from across 4 different semantic domains: spatial location and motion, possession, property ascription, and activity scheduling. This is 5 until 8 points. spatial, location, and motion. The bird went from the ground to the tree. So the bird is in the tree. Possession. The inheritance went to Phillips. So the inheritance is Phillips, right? And the next, ascription of properties. The light went from green to red. Harry went from elated to depressed. So the light is red and Harry is depressed. Scheduling of activities. The meeting has gone from Tuesday to Monday. So the meeting is Monday. So concentrating simply on the verbs, the sentences will go the sentence in 5 and 8 express the change of some sort, with the endpoints of the change being expressed by sentences using the verb be the sentence. So for further information, actually you can see it on the slide. I will show it later in the module or in the link. You can see it on my personal link. And then let's continue. Be and go are core functions in the conceptual organization of events. Two other important ones are int and cause. To illustrate them, let's consider the three sentences. In, I'm going to give you the example on the 12th point. It's just like the door was open, the door opened, and John opened the door. Sentence A is the conceptually simple, so consisting simply of the state function B with things and property arguments, as diagrammed in 13. Okay. So to obtain B, we add the int function. This stands for in coactive, means beginning, and denotes the coming into being of an event. The door open just receives the following analysis: event, state, things, door, property. To get 12c, we can add the cause function. The stand for causative, just like John opened the door, is analyzed as simply involving the addition of function to the previous structure. So as we have seen, this is one of the attraction Jackendorf claims for conceptual semantics analysis. The fact that primitive postulated for one area of meaning turned to have wide explanatory potential. We will end this short description of the framework by considering two other examples of this. Okay, I think that's all for the brief description about conceptual semantics. So you can check it out in your module because you will have the further information about this topic. See you on the next session. Bye bye.